Hello, Chaos Coordinators of the Internet. It's your host, Court of Chaos. You probably knew that already by clicking on this video. But anyway, I'm ecstatic for today's video. So let's get into the game a little bit. This one is called The Witness. It was made... Hold on, I can find it. It was made by Thekla Inc. Thekla. I like that. And this game kind of has a funny story behind it. Maybe. Well, I'm a fan of Jacksepticeye. He's one of the OG YouTubers. He's been here for a long time. And he recently played kind of the, spiritual successor of this game. I forget what it's called. But he tried playing The Witness and said, in his own words, these are not mine, that the game was too smart for him.
I don't know if I'm going to do much of the game, because I likely won't be able to pass any more of the puzzles, because they're already getting a bit too complex and too hard for me.
And me, being the competitive, annoying person that I am, took that as a personal threat and challenge. Why do I take it? I have no idea. Did he mean to take it? That absolutely not. I am a random person on the internet, just like himself. So, yes, my tiny shred of pride has been threatened, and I would like to correct that for no reason other than the fact that I like puzzle games and it sounded fun, and here we are. So, anyway, glad you're here. Hope you enjoy. And I hope you stick around. Alright, let's do this. So, let's start a new game and see where this takes us. Oh. Okay. This is random. Okay. So we can move. Okay, I totally thought this was like a James Bond thing that I was moving the straw around. No, we're actually in a tunnel. I can move forwards and backwards. Currently, can I run? Oh, yes, I can run. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Dragon. Okay. Well, look at that. Handy dandy. And that's an ominous title. Okay. I don't do well with horror games. Not that this is a horror game. I don't think it is. I just don't do well having my personal existence threatened or intimidated or words and people are not my friend. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Oh, that's a lot of yellow. Okay, continuing onwards. Great. Great. Yup. Yeah. Okay. I feel slightly more accomplished. Okay. Why am I nervous that this might be a horror game in disguise? I actually don't know if this has any, I don't know if this has any thriller or horror concepts, so if it does, I apologize, and I'm right there with ya. I don't think so, but we'll see. I didn't really check that part, but it's fine. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, interesting. Left click is focus, and then right click is exit out of that. Okay, good to know. Also, can I just say this is really pretty? This is... I think this game is a bit old, maybe? But this is pretty. Oh, puzzle. Okay, hold on. Left... Hi-ya! Yes! Okay, where do you go, Mr. Wire? Alright. Oh, those are pretty. What are those flowers called? I know they attract bees like the Dickens, but they're pretty. Purple is kind of my favorite color. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, stop looking at the shinies. Looking at the wire. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. So probably more puzzles then. Got it. Ooh, okay, not every game has okay, more puzzles. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Oh, right, other wire. Okay. Where is that? Awesome. Okay, over here. And that looks off. Okay, no big deal. Goes that way. Great. This reminds me of, like, back in grade school where it's like, yeah, follow the leader and don't get lost, because then you can't do your homework. I don't know. Okay, it's fine. So far, this isn't too bad in terms of difficulty, so I don't think my personal existence is threatened too much. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, did the shiny. Okay. Interesting. Also, what's this thing? Triangles gonna be important. Okay, as someone who has played a lot of escape games, a lot of puzzle games, also coming from someone who used to do like competitive Sudoku like competition stuff, I really like puzzles. And if there's one thing to always look out for, it's patterns. Even if it's not something important, like these triangles, for example. This is purely example based, and then we'll get back into it, but if I were to look for like triangles, I'd be like, okay, there's a pillar, triangles, it has 6 on it, make a note of 6 triangles, and then see if that number/shape fits anywhere that is needing an input. And by input, I mean something where you have to input some kind of data to get a response to continue the progression of the puzzle. It's kind of how it works, but not important. What is important is that this handy dandy little guy came up. Awesome. Okay. Where do I need to end up? Over there. Okay. Nope, not that way. Great. And I would like to highlight, by no means am I a puzzle master, puzzle expert, puzzle person. Or, wait. Sorry, I like puzzles. I don't consider myself an expert. Just, never mind. Okay, anyway, puzzles are really fun. I don't consider myself like an expert at them by any means. Oh, how did I get, okay. I'm just someone who likes a good challenge. I think is probably what you should know about me. If you're interested in that kind of thing anyway. Okay, on to the next puzzle. It's ominous. Did I come from there? I feel like I came from here. Yes, I did. Alright. I also have the directional navigation skills of a wombat on a trampoline with bright red sneakers who forgot that they ate breakfast. So I'm gonna get lost more than most would like, honestly. It is not by choice. I am the person who gets... Oh my gosh. So here's a story. Back when I was 16, not 16 anymore, but back when I was, and I got my driver's license, my family is someone whose family, like, went to church every Sunday. And said family went to the same one for most of my childhood. I got my driver's license, and I had my own car at that point, or I was driving one of the family cars. But what ended up happening is we lived 5 minutes away. Literally 2 roads, 5 minutes, almost like driving in a horseshoe. And I totally got lost. I forgot how to get there. I had never paid attention on how we got to that building maybe a single drive in my life. I don't know, but I ended up driving around like 20 to 30 minutes, totally forgetting that my phone was in my pocket and that I had like a GPS with me and could get around. But yeah, totally got lost. And you know what? I'm only just realizing that I totally forgot what my objective was. I just see a black wire, and that black wire needs to turn yellow. And that... Hold on. Wait, is that going over here? Yeah, that is going over there. Okay, cool. Okay, haven't been over here yet. Interesting. Great. Yes, this is what we needed. Okay, give me a second. Okay, there's one. Lovely. Yeah, that's great. Okay. So oh, you can only divert it one way. Okay, interesting. Can I not do both? Hold on. Let me try doing both really quick. Because I want to see if I can get both of those highlighted. You know what? I don't think so. Probably not. Okay. Let's just do the bottom one because the bottom one seems to be going back into the plaza. Yes, much better. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I can also say that puzzles were extremely therapeutic for me, like as a kid. Yeah, kid with trauma. You know, the society norm at this point, I feel like. But they were very therapeutic. I would sit in class amidst all the noise, amongst all the chaos, and just hang out and play a Sudoku puzzle. I mean, you're probably expecting me to say, I'm not like the other girls, but in a sense, at least for my class, I really wasn't. For a girl that age, sure, there were plenty of kiddos just like myself, but at least in the school that I was, in the class that I was in, that was my reputation. And didn't go over well. But I can say that at least puzzles were super beneficial for me because it developed my drive, like as an adult. Also, this is really pretty. This is so pretty. Can I jump down? No? Okay. Oh, hold on. It's pretty. I almost wish real life looked like this sometimes. Instead of just smog and people and car. Ooh, more puzzles. What is this one? Oh, okay. Same thing. Okay. Interesting. Can I go through that? Okay. Hold on. Let's back up and see the point of this. There's gotta be a method. There's gotta be something. We'll come back to that one because I feel like I'm not getting that one right off the bat, and that's fine. Okay. I see a shiny blue thing. Like the shiny. All right. So, it highlighted red. What does that mean? I'm just... Also, apologies. I do not mean to keep hitting the exit or the escape button, but let's come back to that one. Also, I may need to grab my notebook to, like, actually be keeping track of this, because I'm probably gonna miss a lot of details if I don't later on, but I feel like we don't have enough information that I need to be writing stuff that I can't retain, so no worries about that one. Okay. Okay, so this takes you back to the plaza? Yeah, that's the castle plaza thingy. Okay, that... dang it. Ooh, that was the pretty pink thing I saw in the trees. Okay, sounds good. Okay, interesting. I can get behind that. No? Okay, I'm just gonna try all of these really quick. Oh, that did it. Okay, I don't know why that did it, but it did it, and I'm very happy about that. Awesome. Okay, where do you just go over here? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing and just see what. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, I get it. The red dot. The red dot and got it. Okay. Okay. So left, right, left. Got it. Left, right. Yeah. Okay. Making headway. Perfect. And interesting. Okay, I gotta find the view of where it's like a perfect V. Okay, so let's look for that last one that doesn't have a divot pinging off to the right, and I feel like we can probably find it. Okay, so you got 4 divots right there. You know what? Let's just look at this from the perspective that it is, because I feel like that's how we're gonna get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. On the right. Okay. So let's. Yeah! Nice! Okay. I got lucky with that one. Amazing. Okay. Alright, what's the next one? Bring it on! Okay. Crap nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4. On. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right. Oh, I had a feeling about that one. Got a little too cocky, but not the worst thing. Alright, let's give this one another shot. Do I have to start it over from the beginning? No. Okay, good. I was half expecting to need to do that. Okay, so start that one. Great. Let's give that one another shot. Oh, my character probably has tons of thorns in its face, all because I can't follow a single stupid path. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you know what? That one is broken off. Huh. Wonder if that's gonna... You know what my mistake was? I bet it was not doing it from this view. I feel like that was part of the issue. But then you can't really tell. I feel like I have to go based off of the left, like, main branch, So, like, you have the one on the right over here and then the one on the left. I feel like the one on the left is what we need to follow. Okay. So, right, right, left. Okay. Right, right. No, no. See, I was doing it too simply. Left, right. So, okay. Right. Hold on. I'm grabbing my notebook to draw a picture. Okay. Dang it. I don't have a pen. Wait, no, yes I do. My desk just wasn't looking hard enough. Ugh. Crap. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? We shall. Wait, how did I? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you have two main ones, and then fourth, and then, okay. Let me draw this out, because the way that it's like in my head, I feel like I'm just not quite making sense of things. So, left, right. Hold on, I got it. I don't have to draw anything. Da, ba, 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 da, da. I keep misclicking on things. Okay. Got it. Okay. What? Again? Why didn't that pan out? That's weird. Right? Oh, and here's the path. I don't know why I didn't see that. Probably because I had a face full of thorns and bushes. Oh, why didn't I reset it? Dang it. Okay, done. Speed walk. Back to the thingy. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, back on up. I swear my character is probably getting her steps in. Or their steps in. Wait. How am I only just noticing that one branch? Okay. So the one that's on the far left in the little green box, there's one with that like a missing Y. If we figure out where the Y is, I feel like that's gonna answer the question. Oh, okay. Yep, the broken one. So we have to place the broken one on the left. Yeah. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. Wait. We gotta look at it from the back, from the opposite way, I think. Yeah. Okay, that would do it. So middle. So right, left, right. Try that. So right, left, right. Dang it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna draw that one out. Draw that one out. This game is so pretty. Okay, so you have the one that's on the right that broke off. So start with that one. So right, left. Yeah, nice. Yeah, yes. Perfect. I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. Okay, where's the red ball? Oh, they removed it that time. Okay, but... So that means that's the right tree. Where's the ball, though? Huh. Okay, there's gotta be a trick to this. There's gotta be a trick. Is there any other red ball among these trees? Where I live, we don't see too many trees, so this is really nice. Something super homey about this. I grew up in the Midwest of the United States, and trees everywhere. Trees upon trees upon trees, and I miss that sometimes. Not all the time, because I'm quite happy where I currently live, but it's nostalgic in a way. Okay, so that definitely lines up, but where's that red ball? Is there supposed to be a ball this time? Maybe. Huh. Okay, if I go click on it, is it gonna say... Okay, so it still says connect to one of those endings. Gosh. Well, I'm certainly not one to give up. That's kind of frustrating. Where does this go next? Maybe there's a red ball at the next one? Can I not get in there? Okay, you know what? We're gonna put a pause on that one. Let's see. Okay. Can I go in there? Maybe. There's gotta be a way down. Probably, of course, back the way I came. Okay, so I think we're at a good pausing point. Alright, so I think we're at a good pausing point in the game. I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. I know it wasn't crazy, but it's enough that it's like, hey, I can feel good about that one. Alright, my chaos coordinators, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.